Hey, what's good, people? MC Till here, talking about beats, specifically a few beats on these two albums by the Beatminerz. This is Brace for Impact and Fully Loaded with Static. Want to talk about these albums kind of overall production-wise, and then dig into just a couple of the beats from each of these albums. I'm a huge fan of the Beatminerz. They have inspired me more than just about every other beat maker in the world, except maybe Dilla, maybe Pete Rock, DJ Premier, but they're right up there with them. I love the Beatminerz. Love Smith & Wesson, the early Smith & Wesson stuff, Black Moon stuff. I feel like the Beatminerz just had, I don't know, they just had something. It was so simple, but it was so profound at the same time. They had, the breakbeat driven drums with the bass lines were just amazing. They had great bass line, filtered bass lines, and then the subtle samples on top, just exceptional production. But these two albums, their production is a little different than, how they started. Especially this album. This album's a little shinier, the beats are a little bit more fun, a little bit more bouncy, bouncier than the Shining or Into the Stage. And I like it. I mean, I prefer the Smith & Wesson Into the Stage beats more. But that's not taking away from how dope these beats are on this album. So overall, I like the production of this album. But there's one beat in particular that had Flip Mode Squad on it. Make sure I get the name right. Take That. Yes, Take That. Man, there's just energy in that beat. Like I said, it was kind of bouncy. And their bass lines around this time were kind of thick and also kind of bouncy. Just a really good beat that just kind of pulls you in. Now, on this album, Fully Loaded with Static, also a really well-produced album. And I feel like these two are very similar in how good they are. I think this one's a little better overall, but not to take anything away from this one, because this one's dope too. But the joint on here I love is It Ain't Enough. Oh, it's got Wordsworth, The Last Emperor, and I love that beat. The beat on there, it's the drums. Again, it's simple. It's not a lot going on, but everything just fits right. And the way that they layered their drums, again, the drums were simple, but there was just a few elements in those drums that just it's just like intoxicating. It just brings you into the beat, and you just have to move your head and just enjoy it. So those are the few standout tracks on both of those albums. Now, overall, both albums are really good. Production-wise, I think the Beatminerz did their thing on these albums, but those are the beats that really stood out to me. If you've heard those albums, let me know what you think about them. Let me know which beats stand out to you and why, and let's have a conversation as always. All right, y'all. Peace.